saw the score of Ecuador versus Curaçao and thought what would have happened in Dero Dero, then you might have missed the biggest goalkeeping masterclass in the history of the World Cup. And remember the name of a player, Eloy Room, a 37-year-old goalkeeper, a country whose population is 1.5 lakhs, and the team that had conceded 7 goals in its first match against Germany. Exactly the same team, exactly the same player, exactly the same nation, has completely stopped Ecuador today. Ecuador scored 28 shots in the entire match, and every minute it felt like a goal was coming, a goal was coming, a goal was coming. But every time Eloy Room was standing in front, he scored 15 saves in the entire match. But 15 saves. In the history of the World Cup, under 90 minutes, no one has scored so many saves. And before this, in the history of the World Cup, Tim Howard had scored the most saves in a match for USA against Belgium, where he had scored 16 saves, but this game went on for an extra time. Enter Valencia, Moises Caicedo, all the big players of Ecuador tried, but Room stopped everyone. And as the match went on, Ecuador kept getting frustrated and Room kept getting bigger. And the craziest thing is that Eloy Room spent his entire career as the Netherlands' backup goalkeeper. And then in 2015, Patrick Kluivert, who was managing Curaçao at that time, convinced Eloy Room to play for Curaçao. That was one day, and today is another. Eloy Room has become the hero of his country. After 40-year-old Wozinha, now 37-year-old Eloy Room has also given the same performance. And its result was something like this, where Wozinha has gone from 50,000 followers to 14 million followers. In the same way, Eloy Room is also going to reach 1 million followers from below 100,000 followers. This means that the performance of a World Cup is completely changing your social media life. And in fact, Room even joked after the match that he should have a statue of him in Curaçao. But to be honest, maybe he deserves a statue, because when the smallest nation of the World Cup takes its first ever World Cup point, and a 37-year-old goalkeeper makes the impossible possible 15 times, it's not just a clean sheet, it becomes history. Eloy Room didn't just stop Ecuador from scoring today. He has written one of the biggest stories of the World Cup for Curaçao. What are your thoughts on this? Do tell us in the comments, and if you like such World Cup stories, then please do follow me.